Hello, everyone. Today is January 6, 2023. Happy New Year. This is part 5 of what I'm seeing for 2023, and I called it the restitution of all things. I took what in prayer, what I saw here a couple months ago, and I started writing all these things down. This was like let's see here in my notes, like the second thing that I saw here. I listed it here in my notes about the restitution of all things, and it can be also called the Great Reset. Okay, Acts 3:21 says this: whom the heaven must receive until the times of restitution of all things, which God had spoken by the mouth of all his holy prophets since the world began. It would be good to go back through Acts chapter 3 and study that, because it was more than just a lame man walking. And I don't want to diminish that. God healed this lame man, but he also showed what he wanted to accomplish. And it goes on in Acts 3:24. It says, yea, and all the prophets from Samuel and those that follow after, as many as have spoken, have likewise foretold of these days. So the prophets from Samuel on foretold of the restitution of all things, about this great reset. So this is actually very exciting what we're seeing here. And what does it mean for us as believers? What does it mean for us as believers? It means that God is going to restore things. And there's going to be such a restoration that the enemy will no longer be in charge. God's government will be established here on this earth, and we will see what God really wants, and we will see a correction in all this chaos. So that's what that really means for us as a believer, and that's a lot to really look forward to and to really be excited about. So study Acts chapter 3, and you'll see what it says in verse 24. This prophets from Samuel and those that follow after foretold of these days. They foretold of this restitution of all things. They foretold of the Great Reset. So stay tuned, and I'm going to give another part to this for 2023 on what we can do practically as believers in order to participate in it. We don't want to be spectators, but we want to participate in it. So I think this next part, in part 6, I'm going to really talk about what I believe the Lord has really laid on my heart on how to prepare for this, and how to really walk with the Lord and move with God's Spirit.